Welcome to the CES 2014, where Sony announced one of their interesting smartwear products now that is called the Core. The Sony Core is inside the Sony smart band here, which is basically just a rubber band, but with a really cool design, as you can see here. Really quite easy to manage how big the size should be, and you have here in the background also 3 colors as a choice: black, white and yellow. But inside here there is the Core, which I can show you a little bit closer here.
I just love this.
Where we have actually NFC built in here on top, so you can easily connect to your Android devices, but also iOS is compatible. On the bottom there's nothing except for here you can see a micro USB port, and we have 7 days of battery life. You have here the mode changer button and 3 LEDs that are also visible when you have it inside the smart band, so you can just hit the button and change here the modes. As you can see, between different modes you have different LED combinations here, and you can also tap the top, since it's touch enabled, to pause your music, fast forward or fast rewind, so you can go back and forth between your music like you would with a regular remote here from and that's built in your headphones. So, but to use this smart band or the Core really nice, so you need actually here ideally the Live Log, which is by Sony, a really nice little app where you can see what you have done in which time of the day. Like for example, in the morning you were driving to your work, in your car were listening to music. You can see here what music you were listening to, how long you were driving, you had bad weather. You can also see, okay, you were sleeping here for 8 hours during that day. That's a little bit below average and not as much as you wanted. It can tell you how much you were awake. If you went running, you can see, okay, you burned 1,500 calories during that run. You had 18,000 steps during that run, and you can also see what music you were listening to while you were running. Actually, when you just check out here the running diary, and you can also see, okay, during the week, month or year, how much you were actually working out. So this is quite nice, and you can really just go through here. You can also see what movies you were watching a movie during that day, but of course everything is just logged here by your smartphone and nowhere else. You can also see when you were running. I can't actually find the exact, here you can see the activity, like for example where you were walking around during that time, and so on and so on. So there's really all kinds of really interesting features here in the Live Log with the smart band together. So this is really quite nice to see and to try out soon by Sony. So this was the smart band here to CES 2014. I hope you like my little hands. Until next time, please, and again, my name is Balázs.
Which of course is sponsored by